Oh, we bought the house over here on Longfellow Place in 1952. And I started coming over here at 1953.
The house that I lived in was 3 houses down, and my mom and dad have always been involved with this community. We've always been a part of this, and some of my earliest childhood memories were here.
My grandmother and my grandfather were in this church when it was just a box cart. And so they saw this church grow, and they're still alive to this day. And hearing that this church is going to close is saying that the one church they went to for their whole life is going to close down on them. And then my father, he spent some of his childhood here. His dad would always take him to church, and that's the only time he saw his dad and interacted with his dad.
I was ordained in '84, so I'm 32 years ordained, and 31 of those have been here.
I've been here as a maintenance man for 15 years.
Since my folks have been in the church, so since we were babies, I guess. Got baptized here, first communion.
That I see a lot of young people, and I see a lot of older people.
We're all together. We have respect for each other. We help each other when we can.
If you get a flat or something, or you can't get into your car, there's always somebody to get into it or fix your flat.
I loved the church. It was a streetcar, and it reminded me of the church in New Mexico. This church in New Mexico was made out of stone, but the flooring was, as you take your step, you're making noise. And it was the same thing with the streetcar. I started making friends with the ladies here, and I loved them. And from there on, that's where it started.
People from northern New Mexico came up, and they're the ones that started all this. They're the ones that started the little mission.
But this church was something that brought my grandpa and other of his generation together.
It's a big family, yes. Even with the priests. Sometimes we take them home and feed them dinner or breakfast.
31 years I've been here, so my goodness, it's like home here, and I've baptized children, I've given first communion, and we married them, just the whole process.
If you make a mistake, everybody knows about it right away.
That's what I like about this, the simplicity and the family feeling that you have here.
It's just very precious, very unique, very close.
I come here every year. I have been coming for many years to see the familia, people we grew up with. Seems to be a tradition on Goat Hill. Just one big family.
I feel like the culture is unmistakable. I feel like there's parts of my history that I've been blessed to learn, and being able to connect with the direct ancestry that I have that came from New Mexico, and this being a chapter of that.
We love it, and everybody gets along with each other, and you know everybody by name. And I don't know what would happen if they shut us down. I don't know.
That's unfortunate, because that's what makes America what it is those small little communities all living and coexisting.
Just it's a whole subculture, a whole entire part of Denver just being torn down, a whole it's tearing away a future for us, at least. Our future's gonna be lost. We won't be able to come here, bring our kids here or anything. We won't be able to share our memories, our culture with our kids, just how our parents did with us.
When I found out, I thought, what is wrong with the Archbishop?
This church has meant so much to me. It's really amazing, but to see and hear that it's closing down and that it's losing its population really kills my insides.
I've been here so long that I don't know. I just think, but what am I going to do,
You can't do that because this is our church, not yours.
I want to be able to take my kids to church, and I want to take my kids to the church I grew up in. And if the church closes, then I won't have a church to take my kids to.
That would be like losing a member of our family if they close this down. I think that's the best way I can describe it. It would be like really losing a member of the family.
There's just so many things here that will be forgotten and lost, and this church shouldn't close down because of how important it is. It may not be important to you, but for us, it has so much sentimental value. It's not about the money here, it's about how beautiful this church is in everybody's eyes who go here.
You can't replace it, and it's unfortunate that, you know, some people just don't really see that this is the gem. This is what's made Colorado so appealing to so many people.